My overall thought of this week's Zankyou episode was, you gotta let a man do his work without anyone interfering. And ladies and gentlemen and folks, welcome to my Zankyou weekly reviews, where I basically review every Zankyou episode that is to be released. And this week we're heading up to the fourth week, which is the fourth episode. So basically this week's episode really was actually quite good. I actually did like this episode because it showed more of Lisa this time, since Lisa ran away from home. It also showed like how the two brothers are basically interacting with her, how they don't want her to like be able to report to the police, but I feel like 12 actually does care for Lisa in a very strange way. That is to say that, actually Lisa will be useful to them in a very way, because I think previously, like 2 weeks ago, I think in the second episode I said that Lisa will be a useful asset to them, and I think this is like the upcoming episode that should be useful to them. What I like about this episode, we were talking about how the boys purchased the bombs as well, what type of bombs they used for like the shrine, like the shrine in this last week's episode, and also the Rogue police station, and what they used, and also like how they were able to purchase a credit card, which they were actually able to buy a bomb. So if the Tokyo government approves of you buying the bombs, then you're all set to go. They also talked about how they purchased their clothes from Amazon, which is like a really cool reference to actual real life Amazon, and also like how they actually bought the credit card from a store, like a place in like the world where you can buy them for $1. So they basically bought someone else's credit card and they were able to use it to purchase. And also how Shibaski actually went somewhere to a town called Ohora, whatever, like where the boys were previously working, where they previously were, and like they were asking the co-workers they've actually heard of the boys, like have you heard of these people before, like do they recognize you, because they erased like existence from the world, but they haven't like actually erased the memories of themselves from the world. So they were hopefully able to use the memories of the people to be able to remember them, and then they hacked into the mainframe system, obviously the two boys, and they were able to do another crime spree, obviously, because they have to keep up their reputations as well. And also like they actually did show a lot of Lisa going around different towns, actually not being able to stand people, because whenever they talk, she would actually go into the point where she had to go into isolation. So this shows her character that she really doesn't like being around other people, and she just wants to be alone. And also like how the fact of like the boys were using the internet this time around to actually like threaten. So basically they basically did a little game where if you can figure out the password without cheating. So basically by cheating, and what it might have meant by the beginning of the episode was that the police actually interfered with Shibaski's ability to disarm the bomb. So basically they had to use a website, whatever website the boys gave them, in the comment section of the video, and they're able to like if you can figure out the passcode for this, it's like one of the hints was know thyself. So and basically also number 9 was also researching on Shibaski to know about him. So those two will link together in a very strange way. So basically like I'm not gonna spoil what the password was in a way, but it's really interesting to see how like they had like so little time, and like how everything just went like in a way of like epic action scene. It was like my heart was thumping throughout like the 5-minute mark when they're trying to figure out. And also, in order to see if the website was legit, they actually show like this is the website they used to like explode and like explode like all the bombs and everything. Like it showed the previous locations as well. It was just like this whole like race against the clock, like the episode title itself. It was just to show that like how also like how I don't know how to explain this week's Zankyou episode was one of my favorites personally, just because of how like like they figured out like number 12 exposed himself. He did this on purpose to show like hey, will they cheat if they have the chance to, or will they be able to like legitimately figure it out? And also I hated how the police just interfered, man. Like why can't those guys just like not interfere whenever they need to? Like Shibaski was so close to being able to figure out, but this time around he didn't win, and he was so man. Like last episode he won. I was hoping to soon like freaking Shibaski would be their arsenal that he was able to win, but alas, he didn't win this time around. Like how it's just like how all the characters interact with each other. It was also quite interesting in the episode how like Shibaski, though he quit smoking, he went back to smoking. Maybe it was like to relieve some stress, maybe it was maybe it'll help him figure out. Also his partner is actually more useful because his partner helped him out. I want to know his partner's name, because I don't think they ever said that Shibaski's partner name, who was in the archives with them always. It was just like the dumbass police. I hate the police in this one because they're so like stupid. Like oh my god. Well, basically that's the episode. Basically one of the hints was know thyself and like figure out like what it was. So basically that's the episode. If you guys did enjoy the episode review, be sure to check out Zankyou. If you're not watching it, I say the first 2 episodes are definitely worth checking out. If you had Death Note, you should definitely consider watching this anime. My name is PlasmaRPG, and I will see you guys later. Farewell.